everybody. So today we are doing a microdermabrasion facial on my mom. So this is the first facial that I'm doing with all of my new equipment, so I'm very excited for this one. So this is one of the new services that I'm going to be providing, and I just thought that it would be great to show you guys how I actually do facials on my clients, how all the steps work out together, and really how I learned how to do facials in beauty school. So I just wanted you guys to be able to look at my menu and think, wow, what does a microdermabrasion facial really look like? And you can just come on my YouTube and see all the goodness of the skincare. And yeah, so now I am just cleansing her face as the first step. I am using the Neutrogena cleansing facial gel, the Hydro Boost one, and I really love this cleanser. It really hydrates her skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it. And to remove this off of her skin, I am using some cotton squares. And now we're starting the facial massage. I'm using the Karina Face and Body Massage Oil. Now this oil is water soluble. Now what that means is that once this massage oil hits water, it turns into kind of like a lotion. So it's definitely not going to clog her pores. This oil does not set in deep into the pores. It's very great for facial massaging. So the massage part of the facial, you really want to have your client get a feel for your touch. You want to be a little gentle, be a little more thorough with your massage. You know, really make sure to do what your client loves. Maybe give a little consultation beforehand. Ask her, hey, do you like light pressure or more deep massage? You know, get a feel for that. And this is also the part where you can customize your massage. And this is the part of the facial that really gets your clients to come back. So you really want to make it a great massage. Really take your time and don't rush things. This is the most relaxing part for them. And now to remove that facial oil, we are taking a damp towel and just making a head cradle and taking off all of that product. Now after this, I do take a cotton square and I fold it in half and then twist it to make a little eye patches for her, because we are going to be putting on a bright light. Now we are moving on to the skin analysis. Now this part of the facial is where you want to really talk to your client. You want to see what their skin concerns are. You want to ask them, you know, what are your problem areas? What do you feel? What is discomforting to you about your skin? Where do you feel the dry patches? You know, just ask them all the questions that you need to. And then also you can look for yourself, get really in there. I was looking through a magnifying glass when I do this. And now to begin the microdermabrasion. So what this toner is going to do is it's going to take any residue from the cleanser and the oil, because we really want her skin to be nice and fresh and clean before we start the micro. So I am using the diamond tip. It is a 200. It's not too abrasive, so I wanted to go with this one. And now we are going to start. Now what I learned in beauty school is to stretch the skin while you are doing the micro. Now I do go in vertical motions first, and then I go ahead and do horizontal, kind of like a hashtag motion, just so I get all of the skin and we don't have any stripes on the face and it's all even. I also really like to start on the larger parts of the face, so I do the cheeks first and then the forehead and the chin last because that is the most sensitive spot on the face. The chin last, and then I do the nose and around the top lip area, the very, very last part. Now to actually explain further of what the microdermabrasion is and what it does, it is a way of exfoliation, and we are taking off the first layer of her skin, any dry patches, any texture that she's been, struggling with. We are smoothing all of that out. Now it is a diamond tip. Now the diamond tip is a little bit rough. There is 3 diamond tips that I have. One is at a 150. I think there's 4 actually. One is at an 100, 150, 120, and 200. Now, the 200 is the smoothest one, and they just get rougher as they go up to the 100s. So since this was her first micro in a long time, I didn't want it to be too abrasive. And this also is a suction as well, so it does promote blood circulation. It's great if you have a little bit of acne scarring. It fades dark spots, helps with sunspots, helps with fine lines and wrinkles, and it's just overall a great procedure. Now, I would recommend getting this done by somebody who is licensed, because if it is done the wrong way, you can give the person really high sensitivity with their skin. After this procedure is done, you really want to make sure that you douse your skin in sunscreen or some sunblock, something to protect your skin from the sun if you are going out, because you are removing the first layer of your skin, and your skin is going to be so sensitive after you do this exfoliation. It's not like a scrub or something light like that. This is kind of like a chemical peel in a way, but it is a physical exfoliation. Now with the chemical peel, you would need the sun protection as well. It's the same exact thing. Now to get into the smaller areas of the face, I did take a different diamond tip. This one is at the same level as the first one, a 200. And I use this to get really into the nose area, and so that I can suck out any whiteheads or anything and get all the dead skin cells off of her nose, her mouth area. And I really love to do this around the eyebrow area. I never really see estheticians doing it on the eyebrows, but I personally love to, because sometimes when I apply makeup on myself or my clients, I notice that the makeup doesn't really stick as well as it would be if your face was freshly exfoliated, and sometimes you need that exfoliation underneath the eyebrow as well. So this is also amazing for makeup application after. Now you can put on makeup after you get this facial done with the micro, but I wouldn't recommend it, because after a facial you want your skin to breathe, you want it to heal, and yeah, so this is how you do the microdermabrasion. Now to remove any dead skin particles that's on her skin, we are going to be using a damp towel and just patting her face down, making sure that everything is nice and gentle, because we just exfoliated that first layer of her skin. So now from then on in the facial, you want to be extremely gentle with the skin. You don't want to harm anything or break any skin. So this is a great way to relax her even more. This step, I did take a warm steam towel and I just did her head cradle once more. And we're really just opening up her pores now and getting her ready for a little bit of extractions. And now to prepare for the extractions, you want to get yourself some gloves on and definitely get yourself a mask for sanitary reasons. So now I am going to start her extractions on the forehead. I am being super gentle with her skin. I did steam her face right before, so these extractions were really coming up smoothly. And yeah, so this is how the extraction process goes. Now for the nose, I'm taking a small extracting tool and really just getting in there and getting all those white heads. She really didn't have any big black heads, but I did get a lot of good ones right here. I would recommend using this tool. It's very easy to use. Just be careful and be gentle while using it because it can be harmful or hurt the client if you push too hard. So I just did these extractions on her nose for a little bit and she really had nothing else to extract, just a little on her forehead and the nose area. Now, when you are extracting, you are bringing up bacteria from underneath the skin, so you want to really cleanse that off before you move on to the next step. I would usually use a clarifying lotion, but just to improvise, I use the clarifying micellar water toner. Now that her skin is nice and exfoliated, we need to bring back some hydration. So I am going in with the Freeman Hydrating Glacier Water and Pink Peony Gel Cream Mask. Now I personally love this. It's a leave-on mask and it really calms and soothes her skin. Now I have tried this on my own skin and I really feel like my skin has been glowy since I've been using this one. And now to really close her pores and lock in that moisture, I am going in with some high frequency. Now this is just going to make the product penetrate deeper into her skin. It's going to relieve any irritation. Also, this can treat fine lines and wrinkles. And I love to do this right after I do extractions as well because it has great antibacterial effects. So it does kill any leftover bacteria that's sitting on the skin surface. Now to tone her face, I do use the same toner that we've been using by Burt's Bees, but this time I do squirt a little bit inside of my hands, and I really like to do toner this way because when you use a cotton pad, I feel like it takes a little bit too much of the product, so this way I have it on my fingertips and I rub it into her skin and I feel like it just penetrates deeper that way. And for the moisturizer, I am taking the Clinique Moisture Surge. This one is 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. So this one I've been loving. I'm obsessed with it to use it on myself. Now it does hydrate your skin to the max. So if that's what you're looking for, I really recommend it. And for the eye cream, I know it looks like that I am applying a lot, but just wait and see what the next step is. For the eye cream, I did use the Karina Vitamin C Eye Moisturizer because she did say that she wanted to get rid of her dark circles, so vitamin C is great for that. And now to really lock in that moisturizer and eye cream, I love to use a jade roller. Now this jade roller is frozen. I love to use this on the skin when it's super cold because you are just just closing the pores. You're really taking away those fine lines and wrinkles. It's actually another added little facial massage treatment. And I just really love using this because it feels so nice and relaxing. And it's a personal favorite of my mom's as well. Now, this is going to penetrate the products deeper as well. Now, just by doing the jade roller, you can actually put more product on a little bit, just a little bit more. And if you roll it on like your eye area where it seems to look like I put a lot more, it did go ahead and go into her skin more nicely, and I just love using that. And now I'm moving on to using this jade stone. Now, I have never used this on anybody before. This was actually my first time, and I really loved how it just glides on the skin. My mom said that it felt really relaxing and that it just felt really good because I also froze this one as well. And now we are coming to the end of the facial. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this service on my mom. So this is what the service will look like if you book with me. Now always fix your client's hair after. And thank you guys for watching, and I love you, Mom.